What's up, everybody? Back again as Zach, and today we are going to finish what we did not finish yesterday, which is the rest of the upper body and then the lower body. So now we're going to move on to the arm unit. The arm unit consists of the panels F1, F2, G1, G2, H1, H2, J1, J2, as well as L, MP1, and PC. Now, I already cut out a little bit of MP1. As we can see here, the MP1 are just the fingers. Now these are fully articulated. However, the joint, what would you call it? The joint parts are very delicate, so I would suggest handling them with care, or else they will break off easily. And if they do break off easily, do not fret, because these are all ball joints, so it shouldn't be broken too easily. And if they fall out, they just fall out. Whatever, you can put them back in. But anyways, this is what we left off on yesterday, building the building the chest, the jetpack, the head, as well as the little fighter plane that's hidden inside that can be transformed into that little fighter plane. Now, all that aside, as all y'all should know or wouldn't know at this point, same old. Gonna tell you guys what I'm gonna build, time lapse it, tell you how long, give you some tips, and then we'll go from there. All right, I'm gonna start building the arms now. I'll see you guys right after this time lapse. What's going on, guys? I just finished making the arms and the shoulder blades, or shoulder pads actually. So here are the arms. As you can see, it took me very long because of all the detailing and stuff, but these did turn out really good, as well as the hands, as you can see right here, as well as the shoulder guards, as you can see here, very detailed, very good looking, and then also the sabers. Now we have all of that. Let's put them together. So the sabers go on his back like that. Put them on each like that. Perfect. And now the arms. So what I recommend is, see the arms, they have a protruding part here. What I will do is just click them onto the shoulder guard like that, and then you just push both of them in like so, and then there we go. Do the same thing for the other arm, and your upper body should be completely finished. Now let me just put these on and then show you guys how it's supposed to look like. There we go. Now, some of you might be wondering, why is there a gap in the shoulder blades, on the shoulder pads? The reason is because these shoulder pads are movable and they are fitted to fit the Gundam's arm. It is supposed to have cracks, so fret not. And but after all that, we have finally finished our upper body. On the manual, it might say, oh yeah, put this on, put that on, but we already did it in the first video, so do not worry about that. Our head is already on, as well as the little plane. So that's your upper body. Looks pretty cool, pretty awesome. It is a lot bigger than your average RGs and HGs. However, now we're going to move on to the legs. The upper body took me about, say, an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours, because of the complexity and how confusing the instruction manual were. But aside from that, everything else seems to be in working order. So I'll give you guys another time lapse and show you guys the final finished product of the legs and the waist guard. Maybe I'll probably pause at the legs to show you guys what it looked like, and then the waist guard, and then we move on to assembly. But at this point, let's get into the time lapse. What's up, guys? I just finished building the legs. These things took me about an hour because of the complexity and how many pieces there were inside. So if you look at this leg right here, this is consists of at least about 20, 30, maybe even 40 pieces because of how detailed master grades tend to be. There's a lot of pieces involved, which means that there's going to be more time involved. So if you guys wanted to build something simple and quick, I wouldn't recommend MGs because, you know, the complexity and the details. But if you have a lot of time and really like seeing how like the inner workings of endoskeleton and stuff like that, definitely recommend MGs. So these are the legs, the foot, and everything is fully articulated. You can bend it back all the way here, or you can just not and just keep it like that. After the legs, the only thing left to make our whole body is the waist unit, which is right here. So the waist unit tend to be the easiest part, but on master grades it is pretty easy. It's just that the pieces are super small since it is a small area to cover. Aside from that, after that it will be the weapons. So I'm going to do another time lapse to show me building the waist unit, and after that I'll show you guys the finished product of the Gundam. What is up, guys? I just finished making the waist compartment, and this only took me about 30 minutes to make. It's very detailed, and it took a lot of time and effort because how detailed it is. Every little piece, every little part is a little piece, and it took really long. Unlike your average, what's it called, waist pieces only consist of 2 or 3 parts. This consisted about, I'd say 20, no less than 20 parts. So this will take you some time, but the pieces are pretty big, so you don't have to worry about it. Anyways, now let me just put this all together and show you guys the final product of the Gunpla. And there you have it, your first ever master grade Gundam. As you can see right here, it is pretty well detailed. It looks really good and it's pretty big, unlike the other ones. And just for comparison, I'm gonna grab my real grade Gunpla that I built in the previous episode. You guys can click that to watch it if you want. But compared to the previous one, the master grade looks a lot bigger and a lot more detailed. Me personally, I like master grades a lot because how good they look after the finished product and how detailed they are. And you get a sense of achievement, but the real grades are also good. Let me put that away. Alright. Perfect. Now, you guys can just stop here if you want. That will be basically the end product of your Gundam. But if you want to add weapons and decals, I will be adding a couple decals on. I'll be adding a couple weapons on. So I'm going to time lapse that real quick and show you guys the final product if you guys want to do all the extra stuff. What's up guys, I just finished doing the decals. As you can see, I put the Gundam base logo sticker right here on his shoulder pad and a Gundam base sticker on his back, and also a little bit of Gundam base stickering decal right here. So if you like this video, please subscribe, give a like, and if you want to see more in the future, no guarantees, but I might post more, I might not post more, but this is the last one. This is your first MG Gunpla. Now, with all the skills I've taught you, go build whatever you want, because you've already learned all the basics. I'll see you guys in the next one.